Los Angeles Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. They juked him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. Play action. It's Herbert. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Justin Jefferson.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he's got some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38.
Well, and this is where quarterbacks' passing numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should, because this is a short little pass, but it goes for big yardage.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a 1st down as well.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Herbert going to keep it on his sneak.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
Justin Herbert
scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
And they'll accept that penalty.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Looking to throw. He's got him in. Complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on the PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Charger drive about to get going.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll. Looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Tucker's kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Charger drive about to get going.
It's still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so try to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's 1 interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And a throw right sideline is complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set them up 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Again, it'll be Taylor.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal. Cook is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down, Jacobs once more.
And some room to work. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, LA. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that trims the lead down to 9. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group. And sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Sliding out of the pocket.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback to just...
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. George Kittle, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Bengals continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this.
That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Micah Parsons.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball can break a tackle along the way.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Back to the ground. This time Cook. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
109 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
On 2nd down and 4. Herbert, he'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And that looked almost to be a case of, you know, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And to be honest, this first half hasn't been anything they'd be really proud about. So they needed something like this to change their fortunes. Now they need to make sure they finish this one off, not just with points, but with a touchdown.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
And that throw, amazingly, well over 70 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. Wow. From the 9, 2nd and 5.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Herbert going to keep it on the sneak.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This would be a critical call.
Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
Check. Check, pitch. Quick, yellow. Ready.
It's a quarterback sneak, and I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up first and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Here's Jacobs. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Jacobs hammering from the goal line. He loses the football, and the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on third down. He'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Going deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw.
Quick slant caught by Chase.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 42. Back to throw again. This one caught by Kittle. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
They'll look to run with Taylor.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Bengals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Tucker with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going.
And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
Going deep here for Allen. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Here's Herbert. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Yeah, he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one's going to fall incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before the break for Herbert. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Win or go home. That's the name of the game.
Yes, sir.
This AFC divisional round. A fairly short kick from the 14.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Let's grab it. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice.
Damn.
He didn't carry it over into the game.
Meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin to
come here, Josh.
They have to do what
come here, Josh.
Teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late.
And now,
yeah, baby! Let's go, AD!
And he's got room.
Oh, damn!
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a look at themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely no way to run.
Talk to him, Gee.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Up the middle with Barkley.
Let me get in there. Damn. That's right. We finna get in and watch this. We about to get in, baby.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to be fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse.
Told you. Told you.
Over for the touchdown. A great play there.
scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bengals are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points.
We taking paper.
On the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12.
Get that ball from you, Pitt.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized. So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type.
Oh, yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The number 7 usually lucky here. Him 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy. So sometimes it's a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's caught downfield.
Sheesh! Sheesh!
Touchdown! George Kittle, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
I can like to work with the arm. I'm a see ball with him.
Making a huge play and still
hit the apple field.
riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up to that challenge here. Things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Right where they set it down, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Open man land, it's complete. And all the way for the Charger touchdown. CD Lamb, 82 yards. And the Chargers are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Your whole potential, I get a go, shift, go, river, get close to
Ready to go here on their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Barkley on
Yeah, take one. You know, just 2 yards. All good, baby.
Second and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, you expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he finds McCoy.
Yeah, Terry.
And he'll have it past midfield.
Terry, baby.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On play action, they'll throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because
He went a blitz, didn't
in
he?
this game. In the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers.
I like blitz. Hold up. Let me talk to you.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone.
Damn.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, I thought Mike Evans was over there.
By J.C.
That's what I
Jackson.
did.
And the Chargers are going to get the football here
That's
as
right.
the ball will come out to the 20. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really played
Yeah, you get a hit, I give a hit.
is keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And
Damn, Chase. You almost had you one, boy.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Man, 206 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he
Yeah,
loses
let me
the
get
football
that.
a second
Oh,
time.
you lucky
Unfortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
Remember, earlier in this game, he lost a fumble. This time, it hit the deck, but he got it back.
Yeah, do you think he's breathing a monster sigh of relief right now? Could you imagine losing two in the same game and how that would affect you moving forward? But for him, high and tight, just like a good haircut. Never go wrong that way. Hold that football.
Just to get him around there now, he's third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Herbert. Throwing the out route incomplete.
Damn.
It's Allen. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen. A 16-yard
You want to talk shit? You want to run your mouth?
Chargers are able to claw one back.
We'll set this bitch off. Set this bitch off. We'll set this bitch off.
Good. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Still comfortably on top, third quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
2nd and 15.
Damn.
Now here's another interception. Derwin James with a pick. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did early.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Chargers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
You don't want to fuck with me.
Is up and good. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Don't even respect it. You ain't respect it, man, but I'm gonna hit you with that.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chargers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
Still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The loss of a full 4 yards.
And it ain't no game with me.
Because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stepped up on the line of scrimmage.
22 yards there, a 1st down. Jacobs now.
God damn, what y'all got going on?
In for a Charger touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, let's go. We out, baby.
He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he'll bring it back. Touchdown, Bengals. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them found the end zone. But just like in
we need a turnover, baby. We need a turnover.
The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Takes it at the 7. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Going on the ground with Jacobs.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain. There's number a lot this afternoon. On those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look,
damn, bro.
as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to 47.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up in.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Now that's out of bounds. Good D. Good D.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Let's go now.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go back to the air here after the INT on the left.
TD, baby!
Touchdown, Bengals. Stephon Diggs, 33 yards. And the Bengals are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Yeah.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Let him do a thing.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Chargers
so cool. Don't actually just do what he do.
Pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film.
Yeah, better game next week.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not.
All right, who just got beat over there?
Mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And across midfield he goes into Bengals territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Walk through the door.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Oh, yeah.
And now here's
Let's go, Diggs. So the boy stop playing with you.
By Trayvon Diggs. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, bro, who hurt?
With that interception, he just set a record
that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
Oh, yeah, JJ. Oh, he caught me.
He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing?
I don't know. It has not been good.
Ever seen the Chevy with the butterfly nose?
All of a sudden, they've got a first down in the red zone. Barkley inside handoff.
I should have cut that.
They go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, boys, put a man down.
After the loss. Back to throw.
TD! Let's go!
And the blowout continues. Tucker now to add the point after. And this one is over to go as they just add on to their big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Nah, run it out. I need them fumbles.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD.
No, don't go right down, Jacob.
Pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early work was almost
Strapped up, nigga, fuck a gun law. See me walking with him?
This one is getting close to being over.
I don't do no arguing, I let the gun talk. Yeah, I'm strapped up.
32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now it's Herbert. He's going to let it fly.
All right, let me talk to you. Oh!
And complete. Touchdown. Debo Samuel, 68 yards.
He's Debo.
And the Chargers get a small measure
of
revenge as they
it's cool.
this fourth quarter.
I got a minute 52 to go score again.
Extra point by Gay is up and good as they need to score just a
I gotta get a kick return, to be honest.
here in the final quarter of play.
He's gonna kick it out of the end zone, better watch.
On here for the Chargers as they will sit
Booted it. Oh, no, he didn't. Yeah, looking for it, looking for it. Damn. I should have stayed the other way.
Just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Yeah,
The Bengals drive about to get going.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And
woo, Stephon Diggs, boy. Come here. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Yeah.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few tries, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, yeah, we throwing dots, baby.
To Kittle. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 29-yard line.
Oh, yeah, let's dot him up.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Come here, TD, let's get it. Told y'all, boy, too much time on the clock.
Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they're going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And they're going to get
on the ground, Jake.
Short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. They go with Jacobs. And oh my goodness, he loses it again.
Oh, 2 seconds. Yeah. 2 seconds.
Mistakes, but it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Slowing down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field.
Good game. Good game. Good. Yeah.